Hello and welcome to Citadel Guard Adventures. We are ready to continue our journey. If you remember from our previous episode, we have the task of finding Calenton's whistle, using Calenton's whistle and finding his companion. The name eludes me right now, but that's what we're gonna do. Gonna head right into the ruins and look for it. Actually, the healing which we need to use this whistle is over here. Kinda. Gotta be like the place to use the whistle. That's correct. Maloval. Okay. So, here's the guy we need to track. That's repeatable, I think I had already done. So, let's make our way now to the ruins. And crawler devourer. Crawlers infesting Tornad, but this is a repeatable quest I have already completed. Let's see. Maybe we can use the little extra XP. We got a new White Slayer in the Trollshaws. And we're also working towards the Enmity of the Dead Tier 3, which is gonna give us a good reward. Don't remember which one exactly right now, but I remember it's good. So hopefully, well, I don't think we'll be able to kill 100 whites in this area alone, but hopefully we'll be able to advance a little bit. And we have a new quest, the Hillmen of Rudauer. Korkur have begun to invade Nantornite in the Trollshaws. While in Nantornite, you should drive out the Korkur who have come to the Trollshaws to reclaim their lands of old. Kill 10 of those guys. And we also have plenty of crafting notes in here. Or at least a couple. That's saying something for the scholar text, I believe. Now Maloval is over here. The falcon has been wounded by an arrow and hops about restlessly. He must be defended from his foes or he will surely perish. Bring it on! What are the foes we're gonna defeat? These torture guys. Ready to advance the missing scout. Okay. The presence of whites and Korkur together suggests that the hillmen are in league with whoever or whatever has raised the dead. One of the hillmen may bear an emblem or sigil indicating whom they serve. Hillmen of Rudauer may be found throughout the ruins of Nantornite, especially across the bridge of Thorient. The Hillmen of Rudauer have some foul connection to the whites that stalk the ruins of Nantornite, and you should search among them for some token which might reveal their mutual master. Okay. Gonna Gonna do that in just a moment, I think, yeah. This emblem bears markings belonging to a gaunt-man named Gurdring. The vile creature must be found and destroyed. We found the emblem, okay. Let's go. The gaunt-man Gurdring is likely encamped in the deepest parts of Nantornet's ruins. You found the emblem of the gaunt-man Gurdring and should hunt for the evil creature before his power becomes too great. Let's do that. What is the bridge we need to cross again? Yeah. And we're going the wrong way. In the meantime, as you might have already noticed, I'm using a different mic, and I have played with the settings a little bit, so hopefully you are noticing a difference. On all the tests I did, I could notice the difference, like quite a lot, I must say, so I think we'll get better results with this mic, and well, we'll see how this recording goes. Okay, there is one text in here that I cannot see. Should be here. Hopefully this means we'll be able to have enough crafting materials so we can complete tier 4 without the need of grinding. But I'm not sure. The XP requirements, well, they increase exponentially, as you might already know, so we're gonna need a lot of them. Now we need to find the gaunt-man. Okay, that's the corker. And what is this? Is this the entrance to the Lost Temple, I believe? Yeah, gotta be. But yeah, level is too low, so obviously the deed does not pop up either, which is a shame. And then we can get some rep items. Our level is too low right now, but we are almost to level 35, so getting there. quest. Less. What we're looking for is over here. I don't remember. I think there is an area in here that is a little bit dangerous. But I'm not sure. Here's guard ring. Now we only need to return to Calenthon, but before we do so, I want to check really quick the other area we didn't go to. Because I think there are some interesting things over there. Let's go and check. Okay, so this is the last temple. You have entered a part of the world with challenges and threats of much higher level than your own. While you are in this area, you may attract monsters from further away than normal. And you can tell when you have entered such an area when the name of the area below your minimap turns red. Alright. And harvesting speed will increase when in a dangerous area. So, yeah, we'll visit the area. I mean, the entrance to the last temple is to the other entrance I showed you, but you are still able to go near the place from the outside. So that's what. But now, let's see if we can find a quick way down. Which I don't know, I'm not sure. Seems a little bit risky falling from that high. So maybe this is a good place to try. Please survive. Quite a hit, but we made it. It was quite a hit. Should be enough. Where I am, 70 meters, it feels like a lot. Okay. A gaunt-man, you say? It is well that Gurdring was defeated and the whites he commanded pushed back. Just such an evil as that might have posed a true threat to Rivendell. You have my thanks, Beriathan. And we're gonna take the helmet. Looks good. Pistol fan, but nah, the helmet it is.
Stay a moment.
You should return to Thoringhut and tell Elrond here of your discoveries and victories. here in Nantornite. Though you have laid to rest the greatest threat, there is much to do here, and I deem Elrond here may wish to send more elves to my aid. You need but return down the trail east and south. Farewell, Beriathan, I will do that in just a sec. Let me equip the helmet first of all. Need to be level 35 to use most of this, but we can use these mathoms. And, well, the signets and the Elvish relics are gonna take a while longer. But we can return to Thoringhut. Oh, you have a swift travel option. I don't need to use the milestone skill. Just in case I need it for later. I don't know. Travel skill is... the swift travel is a little bit faster as well, so... here we are. And let us see what do we have here. Broken long swords, we have plenty of those. Extremely sharp claws, I think we... no. We don't have any of that. I know, yeah, but not enough. Fine feathers. Not enough. Fine furs. Yeah. What else? Fine skins. Yeah. Here. That's 3. Grey ears for grey hardwood. Not enough. Hardened carpazes or knotted branches. Hardened carpazes. And here. And just one more. Break finger bones, silky build, smooth wings, or very sharp flicks. Let's go with the smooth wings. We'll just need to turn this at the collection box. Alright. Let's go and talk to Elrond here now. You found and defeated a gaunt-man in Nantornite. I am concerned that such a creature could pass so close to Imladris without being detected. Nevertheless, you deserve our thanks for ridding the world of its presence. My father will need to know of this. Beriathan, the evil you found in Nantornite cannot be ignored. My father will need to know of it, for we will need reinforcements here at Thoringhut. Where there is one gaunt-man, there will be more, or worse yet, a gaunt-lord. Bring word of this terror to my father Elrond in Rivendell. Return to the main road and journey eastward until you cross the Ford of Bruinen. There, turn south and follow the winding path up to the High Moor. The entrance to Rivendell is in the northeastern corner of the High Moor. The path is marked, as usual, with white stones. Hurry, do not delay for anything. Speak with the March Warden Angevir. He will give you directions to the last homely house. My brother and I will see to it that our father is notified of the threats in Nantornite, for there is more yet to be done in the wilds. The Trollshaws are dangerous, as you have seen, Beriathan, and it takes the labor of many elves to keep the wild at bay. South along the river you will find the wooded hills of Ford of Bruinen. A hut candlelit stands high atop one of the hills there. Travel east until you see the river and you will find yet another white marker stone, following the dirt path to the south that climbs the hills above the western bank of the Bruinen. After you pass into Ford of Bruinen, keep a close watch on the path, for the wilderness encroaches upon it and it may be difficult to make out. The land too is damp and the path may be crossed by several quick-flowing streams. I am certain that Candlelit will have dispatched a scout to guide friends to her encampment. Lend whatever aid you may to Candlelit and her company. So, at Candlelit, I think it's a really great area. It has some fun quests and some interesting ones as well. But if you remember from my very first video I told you, we will go to that place where the epics takes us to that place. That's gonna be book 11, I believe, 11 or 12. I'm not sure. Bottom line, right now what we're gonna do is look for the east road, cross the Ford of Bruinen, and make our way to Rivendell. Right now we're not gonna bother with this repeatable for killing bears or any of these repeatables, really, as we're gonna leave the area really soon. Gonna make our way to the Fort of Bruinen. We're gonna climb the High Moor. We will find a couple more quests before we get to Rivendell, and that will take us to level 35 easily. And then we'll make our way to the last homely house. Hopefully we will be able to do that before the end of the episode, though I don't count on it because we still have plenty of quests to do on our way there. But I gotta say, I thought we were gonna take longer doing all this. But it's a nice surprise, you could say. Being so close already to Rivendell. Here we are at the fort. On the distance. Fort of Bruinen. Now, if you don't mind, seeing as this is one of the most important locations in Fellowship of the Ring, at least, gonna take a while to just take in the scenery here. Come on, girlie. Here at the fort. Let's take a good picture, you and I. Or a couple at least. Not gonna take long, but yeah, this is quite an accomplishment. It was for the Fellowship, it is for us. So it deserved to be for us to take our time to admire it. Now, let's make our way up top. So the sickle fly. Well, I thought the sickle fly was gonna give us the quest, but it seems all the quests in the area are not out of bestowed, but rather they are given. But some of these guys, where are they though? Birds can get quite annoying. Hopefully he'll give up soon. Here we are. I want you to go away, please. Although that's a good pixel to have. that's it. Now,
You may be of service to me.
as you may or may not be aware, a party of visitors from faraway lands is preparing to depart. Some of them are of high name, and it is meet that they set forth with all of the provisions they need. For that reason, I would have you hunt the badgers of the High Moor and bring me their pelts. This will make warm gloves and hood linings for the travelers. Will you aid me with this? That's one.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment?
Pelts and meat are all necessary for our visiting travelers, but we would be remiss if we send them away without medicines. Along the Bruinen below there is a place called the Blooming Fens. A rare flower grows there which is purported to have wondrous healing properties. It is not Atlas, mind you, but it would serve better than most herbs. Would you travel to the fens and bring me that flower? Be careful, for bug lurkers dwell there and they have become wild in recent days.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
As you may or may not be aware, a party of visitors from faraway lands is preparing to depart. Some of them are of high name, and it is meet that they set forth with all of the provisions they need. For that reason, I would have you hunt the birds of the High Moor and bring me their pelts. This will make warm blankets and coverings for the travelers. Alright? What else?
You may be of service to me.
I will have you hunt the boars of the High Moor for meat. This can be dried as rations for the travelers. Alright.
You may be of service to me.
Beriathan, while I am most concerned with provisioning and outfitting our visitors, I am troubled by something else. The lynx which dwell upon the High Moor have become feral, no doubt due to the shadows rising in the east. Unfortunately, they pose a great threat to those who journey to Rivendell seeking refuge. However, there may be another possible cause that I would have you investigate. Stinging sickle flies have begun to come up from the riverbanks, bringing the threat of disease, but their incessant stinging might also be cause for the lynx's aggression. Perhaps if the sickle flies were purged, the lynx might find peace.
Sweet lad Malone, will you stay a moment?
Okay, the lynx dwell upon the High Moor, rising this. Okay. Would you mind hunting the lynx for me? If their number is cold, then they may perhaps be less apt to attack travelers. So, well, as you see, we got plenty of quests. I believe some of this would be level 38. As having them here in red is a little... well, not concerning, but... just a minor annoyance, I would say. In any case, I think by killing all the beasts that we need to kill for this quest, we will be able to hit level 35 before turning in this quest, so we can maximize our XP gain. In fact, maybe we can speed that up a little bit even. We have here, we can equip the Shield of the Hammerhand. And yeah, that's basically it. The pocket item is not as good. I don't think so. And let's see how it goes. Stop deflecting me. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, I think it's worth keeping the Shield of the Hammerhand equipped for a couple levels at least. As I told you in one of the previous episodes, I've been running some of these areas. Well, I ran them before with my guard. I was doing basically what I'm doing now with Beriathan, and that is doing only the areas in which the epic takes you. And I found that I was a little bit under leveled for Angmar. I don't want that to happen. So I think getting some XP boosters might help on that. Oh jeez, I didn't realize I had a leftover from the previous fight. I intended to use Brink of Victory, and I would appreciate if you stop deflecting it. And collect the rare flower. It's gonna be over here. Oh, we're gonna get a new quest as well. Please. There are bog-lurkers in the Blooming Fens along the Bruinen in the Trollshaws. While in the High Moor, you should put an end to the wild and corrupt bog-lurkers of the Blooming Fens. That I can do. It's gonna be really easy. Especially after I level up, so these guys stop deflecting my attacks. Now. Okay. So the Farmer's Fair. We're gonna find that. And let's get a new last trade point. The flower is gonna be over here. Stop attacking all of those. Maybe at some point, stop attacking. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Thank you. Now, where is the flower? Over here. Okay, got the bog-lurkers in the Blooming Fens. Should be it. Now let's pick the flower and go. Just need to get one more bear, one more sickle fly. Then we can start taking care of the lynx and the boars. Just a moment, because have new encounters available? Which ones? Epic battles, that's not it. Ordnance, no. No. That's level 20. Level 32. Maybe I was referring to this. Okay, Defense of the Prancing Pony. It was too. I like to keep track of what I am unlocking exactly. Just in case. You never know. the bear. Okay, see the sickle fly in there? Where did it go? Ah, here. That should be enough. Got the sickle fly. Now we're only missing here, no. Badgers, the boars, and the lynx. Which are found on the upper side of the High Moor. And the badgers and the boars. Those two are a little bit more annoying as they are further away. Okay, we have one. So much. Not funny. It comes to a point where it becomes personal. Especially because not all friggin' boys drop the meat. Would you drop that meat? How many more of this you want me to kill? That's better. Now, no. No, it turns out not all battlers drop the pelts either. I just want to kill it as fast as I can. Hopefully you two guys will have what I'm looking for. Come on. They did. But I give them that. What else do we got? A lot of task items, basically. So let's see. Continuing all those quests. Oh, but it's a little bit further away. Appreciate if you can't bother me at all. Start. Drink of victory, already advanced as much as we can for the day on that one. Persevere, skillful blocking. 7 more blocks. Rebel visage. That'll take a little bit longer. But here we are at last.
Greetings to you.
Thank you, Beriathan. This will do nicely. Friend to the elves of Rivendell. Yeah, this reputation not as hard as it was before. So we need to learn ally, but we have a new title, Rivendell Friend, the travel discount. And LOTRO points. Continue. Let's continue.
Megovanen.
Indeed, this flower is wondrous fair to look upon. Thank you, Beriathan. I am certain our friends will appreciate your efforts.
Hail, friend, and well met.
This will do nicely.
Swilad Melon.
This will do nicely.
Swilad Melon.
Alas, there are still too many flies to make an accurate assessment. Thank you for your aid, nonetheless.
Greetings to you.
The lynx remain a threat, for they are stealthy and cunning. Nevertheless, I thank you. That was it, basically, with this guy, and now we're ready to go and find heavier. And that add to the tracker. We can add the perfect bear hide, the 4 task, and we can also add the epic. Yeah, we were able to complete all the squads and get to Rivendell, to the secret Vale of Imladris before the end of today's episode. That's great. It's kind of funny because previously, whenever I started a new tune, the Trollshaws and Volume 4 of the epic was a point where I felt that things came to a halt and it felt like a drag. I wasn't able to bring many of my characters to past level 40 because of that. But I think I'm enjoying the Trollshaws a lot more now than I used to before. And the area hasn't changed that much, really. But I really like what the Trollshaws has to offer now. Same thing happened to me with the Misty Mountains when I was doing that area with my guard. I didn't do all the Misty Mountains because, once again, only doing the areas where the epic takes you. And it flowed a lot better before going to Angmar. Now the area that felt like a drag to me was Angmar. And it was one of my favorites before, so I'm quite intrigued to see how Middle-earth feels now that I am revisiting it once again, and even I am revisiting areas I have only played once. Like Spore Hill, like a region. Okay, the gates of Imladris. Okay, we got that. Got a new deed, Explorer of the Trollshaws. That'll take a while. And 5 LOTRO points. So yeah, some of these areas I have only played once. So really excited to go back to them. Just waiting on this music to kick in. I mean, this song captures perfectly what Rivendell means to, I dare say, every single player and reader. It conveys the majesty and the elegance and the serenity of the place. I love this music, love coming to Rivendell. Just look at this. Great. Plenty of screenshot worthy material on today's episode. Well, I hope you don't mind me taking my time admiring the view and getting some pics for my personal records. Something that I have not done as much previously, but I think we're getting to the areas of Middle-earth that I can connect the most with, like this one.
May Gavanen.
Come from Eladan and Elrond here with messages for Master Elrond. Then I will send you speedily on your way. From here, follow the road east, crossing the first bridge. Continue to follow the road north and northeast, and you will soon come within sight of the last homely house. Master Elrond is opening his library upon the top floor. Just a moment, I have also very important messages to bring here. The guest room. There we go. The guest room. For Beriathan to meet a lot of people here. December 24th. Legolas, Gimli, also in just a moment, but here, this is something that I also really like about the game, and it shows the care the devs took in creating the world for us to inhabit, the way in which they tell you which date it is, depending on where you are. Like if you remember on Halbarad's room, it was December the 8th, now it's December the 24th, so it took us almost 20 days getting to Rivendell. I think we did a pretty good time. And there are several other places in which we get indications such as this. And it helps you get an idea of how the world works. So, I have walked many roads in my life, and I walked many more before it is through. And Boromir. Okay, so this is a nice meeting for Beriathan. I'm gonna say like yeah, gotta play along with that off camera, I think.
I thank you for this news.
Oh, that I could be there to aid in those matters, but it would seem my fate lies to the south and not the north. I will compose a message for Halbarad and ask Master Elrond if one of his elves could carry it to Estelden. You have done enough, and you have my thanks. For now, take what is you can here in Rivendell. I think we can take the shoes.
Welcome to Rivendell.
Welcome to Rivendell, where you will find the last homely house east of the sea, Beriathan. The road to Imladris is not as forgiving as once it was, and I commend you for your efforts. I hope the waters of the fort have calmed since our passage. We left them in turmoil. I fear the cause of these troubles is not yet concluded. Lord Elrond is the master of the house here. He should be given news of your arrival. You will find him in his library on the upper floor of the last homely house to the northeast. That's one, and now a momentous decision.
Greetings.
I have borne this broken blade for many long years, Beriathan, always unused, for these are the shards of Narsil. Yes, Narsil, the sword wielded by Elendil of Westerness in battle before the Black Gate of Mordor, the sword that broke beneath him in battle with Sauron upon the slopes of Orodruin. Though Gil-galad had fallen and Elendil was slain, who still stood against the might of Sauron in the shadow of that fell tower? Isildur, the son of the king, and Elrond half-elven, herald of Gil-galad. With a final effort, Isildur picked up the hilt shard of Narsil and cut the one ring from his finger, and the power of the Dark Lord was broken. The light of Narsil was extinguished, but its shards came again to the north, though Isildur himself never returned from the Gladden fields. The shards have been passed from father to son in his line for years beyond count, but the sword has never been remade. The old victories did not last, Beriathan, and the shadow has returned. We have need of Narsil's light once more. The blade must be reforged. Speak with Hemeldir at the forges here in Rivendell in the northwest corner of the Vale, and tell him of my decision. I would have him know that Narsil is to be remade. But this is one of my very favorite quest lines in the entire game, because it means a lot. For me as an Aragorn fan of the Rangers, of the Dunedain, of the Gondorian history altogether, and for what it means for the lore of the game, the impact it will have in the Fellowship's journey. So this one is a quest line that I will definitely complete. That, however, will come in a long time. We're still a ways off before that moment comes to pass. For the time being, we'll need to go talk to Elrond. That will come in the next episode. This is the end of today's episode. Thanks once again for tuning in on Citadel Guard Adventures. We'll meet you on the next one. In the meantime, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon.